First thing I made for Irish was this beatboxing. With a bit of editing, it became so I pitched it down, quantized, and then I took another track, and by itself it sounds awful. It's just but layered in with the sound and pitch just right. So from there, next thing I did was get a guitar melody going. This idea itself didn't make it into the final track. But from there I found that I really liked that B flat, and built it kind of off of that scale. That developed into and I built some piano chords around that as well. So the piano is a bit mad at these sustained notes. It's kind of written to seem like there's a sustained pedal or something. Then the bass guitar, the bass melody, I was looking at it today and I'm like, I'm not sure why it works. It almost shouldn't work with how some of the notes are layered with the melody. But it works. That led me to this next part, which actually became the most important part of the track. The central part of the track was just originally like a background harmony. So this vocal, and then a response to it in another track. So the two vocals, they come from a virtual instrument called, with a sound band called Gaelic Voices, and the first one does the pitch bend thing and then the other doesn't. But yeah, that became like the main part of the track. So once I had the main elements, I just began stripping them back and arranging them. So for the verse, I knew for the verse I wanted it to be really, really stripped back. Probably just like that beatboxing, no bass. And then for the hook to get heavier, so I layered in some drum samples. We got this. So with the beat in place, I started writing, and Sno Wight started writing, and the session was moved into Reaper. So within Reaper we have something like this.
All I see is blue, illuminated by the moon. Descend amongst the crew, say we're sailing to our doom. Follow hieroglyphics that the pharaohs left as clues of an ancient land, west to west, sacred to a few. All I see is green in my dreams, I'm Lou. North star to my right, sunbeams in my view. Count weeks, making promises, appeasing the crew, till we seen the green shore and the green shore grew. Scene switch, I am art of the Dalcas. Deja vu, Tommy Grat, it's my Talak, my homeland. Now I'm coming.
So there isn't a whole lot going on in this session. We kept it very natural, very raw. There's a few layers in the background, some like overdubs and little ad-libs and stuff in the verse. For the most part, this was done pretty quickly. There was 3 takes, quickly laid it down. Even my hook, it was all part of that original 3rd take.
Irish, from my temperament to my iris. Fly this ship head first into an island. Rhyming, oral history, can't rewrite it. Titans trying to rule this land, so we rising. Irish, from my first breath till I'm dying. Fly this spear head first into a giant. Rhyming, sing our songs of war while we fighting. Irish, till my last breath, I am Irish.
Irish to the seams, Irish in my dreams, Irish in my jeans. Keep them high and tight, you know what that means. Feeling in the fields, feel on and watch these lessons fall upon you. Probably think we on an Aki way, we twist and fawn. I might just not exist tomorrow.
Similar to mine, he came through, laid it down pretty quickly. There's some background vocals in that. Those are some of the best tracks, the ones that happen naturally. Let's see. Let's get the hook. I never really break this stuff down, what I actually be doing to vocals.
Irish, from my temperament to my iris. Fly this ship head first into an island. Rhyming, oral history can't rewrite it. Titans trying to rule this land, so we rising.
Yeah, the first thing I usually put on a vocal, especially my vocals, is a de-esser, because my S's can be a bit mad.
Irish, from my temperament to my iris. Fly this ship head first into an island. Rhyming, oral history can't rewrite it. Titans trying to rule this land, so we rising. Irish, from my first breath till I'm dying.
Then usually, I don't know if you could see that in the camera, but I like to have the EQ to be responsive and moving, so dynamic EQ that's kind of functioning a little bit like a multi-band compressor, just making a lot of room for like the bass and all that. Some serial compression. We got OSS and LA as a LA2A emulation. So yeah, and then a Pultec on my vocals, just because I like how it does the boost on the high end.
From my temperament to my iris. Fly this ship head first into an island. Rhyming, oral history can't rewrite it. Titans trying to rule this land, so we rising. Irish, from my first breath till I'm dying. Fly this spear head first into a giant. Rhyming, sing our songs of war while we fighting. Irish, till my last breath,